Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Owning a home is the American dream, but as we get older, staying at home can get more challenging.
Many seniors can still manage a household, but just need a little extra help getting it all done, right? Rick Cohen is with Home Care Assistance of Wisconsin. And Rick, your service goal is basically to help seniors live in their own homes safely for as long as possible, right?
Yes, it is. Good morning.
Good
It's
morning.
really our goal to help seniors stay living safely and independently in their home for as long as possible.
So what services do you offer to help make that happen?
You know, we can, categorically it's called activities of daily living.
Okay.
So when a senior needs assistance with bathing, grooming, meal preparation, transportation to doctor's appointments, have errands done, light housekeeping, errands, linen changing, things like that. But really the most important part is the companionship that our caregivers provide.
And these are non-medical caregivers, right? To do all of the things that you mentioned.
Exactly. There's a special section of individuals who are medically qualified to take care of things. We handle the non-medical, and we really screen our caregivers for their personality, for their companionship abilities, should we say.
Neat.
So do they know what it means to be a friend to a senior?
Is that a question you actually ask your caregivers?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what that means? Because that's what you're looking for.
Exactly. Sure, we ask our caregivers that, and they've really got to be able to convince me through their experiences that they have demonstrated an understanding of what it takes.
So not just articulate it, but prove it with kind of a track record.
Exactly.
And I know last time you were here, where we talked about how home care assistance, what separates you from the rest. And I think now today we're talking about the caregivers, which I think is such a key part of it. I had a grandmother who lived in her home until she was 103. And she became very good friends with the woman who provided some of this care to her at the end. And it was so meaningful to her to have this help, to stay in her own home until the day before she died.
Oh, how lucky.
And then to have a friend who prayed with her, had meals with her, helped her do things. And I don't think she felt like she was being taken care of because my grandma was a nurse. She felt like she had a friend.
You know, and that is almost, if there's a perfect scenario, that's what it is, because you want your loved one to feel that they have a friend who's watching over her, so that when our caregivers go in, they are not only providing services, but they are really getting to know the individual. They become part of an extended family, so that there's a relationship that develops, there's a trust that develops. There are ways that they communicate with each other that are just so warm and wonderful and charming that it really is impactful for the senior, so that she can stay living safely and independently as long as possible in her home.
Is that the most rewarding part of your job, to hear stories like, you know, Molly's grandmother? I'm sure you hear numerous stories about your own clients who get to live in their home for as long as possible, right?
It really is. We're talking to our clients on a weekly basis. And as they get older, then we talk also to their children or to their spouses and whatever, to make sure that our caregivers are delivering on our promise to have the very best caregivers. And as we talk to them, they are just so enthusiastic, so excited about the quality of caregiver we have who's taking care of them. And that's really what makes me so happy, is that we can find wonderful, wonderful caregivers in the Milwaukee and southeast Wisconsin area who really care about seniors, who know how to take care of seniors, and are really passionate about it.
And you probably work hard at making a good personality match, finding the right fit.
Oh, we sure do. We not only have a proprietary test that the caregivers have to take, testing for honesty, integrity, compassion, but they've got to sit in front of me and my staff for 1 to 2 hours. And we get to know them, their experiences, their personality traits, and then I am sitting with all of the seniors for 1 hour to 2 hours, getting to know them, to sharing their life stories, to understand what they're looking for, who they are, and what they've been through in their life, so I can find a caregiver who can match with them, who can complement their life and allow them to live happily in their home as long as possible.
I think that's fantastic. You're not a hands-off owner. You are in there,
You're in there
meeting all the caregivers and actually doing the matching with your
That's my
clients.
favorite part of the day. is when I can be meeting with the caregivers, and then when I go out to a client's home to sit and talk with them for a couple hours.
Great service.
For you. And again, we're talking about Home Care Assistance of Wisconsin. For more information, you can give them a call at 414-964-8000 or go to homecareassistance.com. Rick, thanks for being here.
Nice
Pleasure
to see
talking
you
with
again.
you. Nice seeing you.
And up next, here they are, our Morning Blend interns, Mackenzie and Allison. Oh, they look excited to interview us. That's kind of scary. After the break, they take the host chairs and then they ask us, the toughies, your questions. Stay tuned. We'll be back. You guys better be nice.
Yeah.